Here are 5 queer-centric books that you need to read. There isn't a lot of queer Indian representation in literature, so here are 5 books that you need to add to your bookshelf. Close to Close, the Trankabout book of queer erotica. This is the first anthology within South Asia depicting queerness in an erotic spectrum. Written by 15 different authors, this exploration of queer sexuality is refreshing in a world that considers it taboo. We wanted to prioritize stories that expanded traditional notions of sex. So we do have stories that complicate consent issues, that go out of the private space into the public, that involve more than just two persons, said the editors in an interview. The next book is an autobiography, which is a powerful account of being a hijra in India. It is called The Truth About Me, a hijra life story by A. Revati. Revati talks about the persecution she faced while running away from her village to join a house of hijras in Delhi in her search to be authentically herself.
जेंडर सेक्सुअलिटी जो बोल रहे हैं वो एक विमन बीइंग है ये हिंदू से अपना एक इंडिविजुअल का राइट है वो अक्के वो चॉइस है वो लेकिन अपन अपना समाज क्या करते हैं आदमी ऐसे रहना औरत ऐसे रहना करके बॉक्स के अंदर हमको घोड़े का जो खड़वाल पहन के रहते हैं ऐसे एक बॉक्स के अंदर आता है जो आपको सब मालूम है आदमी कैसा कपड़ा पहनना है औरत कैसा कपड़ा पहनना है ऐसा ये इंडिविजुअल जो रहती है उनका अपने ये ऐसे बॉक्स के अंदर तुम आदमी पैदा हुआ आदमी के तरीके तुम रहना कर दो जो समाज बोलते हैं वो अच्छा नहीं है वो मेरा इंडिविजुअल का सुगंधर का अड्डी है वो आज
The next book is called The Paths of Marriage by Mala Kumar. This novel tells the stories of 3 generations of diaspora Indian women living in America and the challenges that come with it. The youngest woman, Deepa, is lesbian and is out to everyone except her family. Her reluctance to tell her family affects her relationship with her girlfriend. When the main lesson and the story of the paths of marriage popped into my head, I knew I had found a narrative of gold and a way to finally explain to much of my family what it means for me to be gay, said the author Mala Kumar in an interview. Curry by Amrita Patil. This thrilling graphic novel explores the life of its lesbian protagonist, Curry, navigating her life in a heteronormative city.
My first work, Kari, which came out in 2008, was an extremely personal work about a queer protagonist in Mumbai, a place called Smog City. And it is basically about a young woman's relationships with the city, with glamorous roommates, with a world she doesn't exactly fit in, with a lover, with her sexuality, things like that. Very close to home.
The striking illustrations, the undertones of melancholy, and its biting wit make it a must read. The next book is called She of the Mountain by Vivek Shreya. This beautifully illustrated novel interweaves the story of the Hindu deities Parvati, Vishnu, and Ganesh with a queer Hindu boy growing up in Canada. Both narratives explore the damaging effects that policing gender and sexuality can have on the human heart. The author, Vivek Shreya, is a trans woman from Canada of Indian origin.
The thing that I had to discover is that I couldn't talk about love without talking about hate and how the experience of hate over and over again prevents people from experiencing love. And so for me, I think at the heart of this story is actually a self-love story, which sounds a little cheesy, but I think that the world needs more self-love stories.